All right. Hey, everybody, this is Stacy with SF Johnson Consulting and Construction Services. And in this short video, I'm going to go over some information on the specifications for refrigeration and HVAC lines. So let's get ready. All right, so this will be a part of a package that you can purchase that is a specifications, floor plan, vertical measures, pricing, man hours, and then the Excel spreadsheet that you can purchase if you are interested in learning on your own the trade or the specialty of refrigeration, estimating for the pipelines for all of your HVAC and refrigeration. So going to make it very easy for you. You'll keep the videos for life. And if you're a student of mine, you also keep the videos for life. And in this way, you're kind of being taught by me, but not at the expense. So these videos are half the cost of the private class. And then you also are a student for life. And you can ask me any questions at all. And our goal here is to make you an expert estimator. Okay, so master format. This is the first thing you always need to do when you're performing an estimate. You have to always look in the specifications to make sure you are pulling out what you need, because sometimes there are things in the specifications that you need to account for in terms of material cost and labor cost that aren't on the plans. And so you need to read those first, take notes, and then we look at the plans and make sure we know what's what. Also in the specifications, they'll give you very detailed information about how they want you to perform the scope of work. So the actual performance of the scope of work will be detailed in there. And most importantly, information about the material. So the grade and class of the, suction lines and all of the refrigerant lines and all of the details about that will definitely be, they'll be on the plans, but more specifically, they'll be in the specifications. And so what you're going to look for, we have master format, and if you want a copy of master format, just let me know and I'll give it to you. It's at email me at education@sfjohnsonconsulting.com. But it is the specifications writing standard for all of Northern America. So when they write specifications, they use this same format. And everything in construction has a number. It starts with the 3-part 2-digit number, 000000, and goes all the way down. It's not consecutive, but gives you everything. So for HVAC and for our refrigerant lines, let me just put in pipe, and I'll show you piping. Okay. There are 279 places where the word piping is used in master format. And so, yeah, you have piping for every different situation. And let me just go to where it's highlighted, at least the first time. All right, common work results for fire suppression. Okay, so that's your scope of work, you're gonna look at 210516 and it'll start talking about your scope of work. Now, one thing I've noticed in specifications for the government, they may not necessarily have the 3-part 2-digit number. They may only have 2 of the 3, but same format, same information, same subdivisions. And so you want to think of the master format. And again, you can email me. I don't know if I gave you the email. If you want a copy at education@sfjohnsonconsulting.com. But basically think of it in terms of, this is more like a outline of a book. And if this is part of your scope of work, then the individual parts will be filled in and it'll give you more information about the subparts, okay? So for the whole subject of this video is, where do you go in the specifications to look for the specifications for HVAC and all of your air handling units, chillers, all that. Where do you go in the specifications to to get information about that specific scope of work? So it's part of the HVAC specification, which is 230000, and we'll get to it eventually. But you see there's piping of all types, so, you know, that's why they call it the specifications. It's very specific. All right, so the division 230000 is the HVAC division. And because the piping is part of the HVAC piping, it's going to give us all of that information. Okay, schedules for HVAC piping, insulation, and so that's as far as we're going to go with that one. So if you do gas stations, then we go on a little further, facility fuel systems. But yeah, you're going to always read whatever applies in the division 230000. And so remember, we have new classes every week. This is one we started this week. We have another one next week. We're starting an electrical estimating class next week. And so always, if you have any questions, you can email me at education@sfjohnsonconsulting.com. Otherwise, have a great remainder of the week. Sign up. I'm looking to get now, I've made 500 and so subscribers. Take me to 1,000. Come on now. Yeah, I like that. All right, I like that button. I like this one too. Oh.
Are you ready?
All right. So I will see you next time. And make a habit of enjoying your life.